Right? Good evening. Wait a minute. This is Tuesday, September 17th, 2024, at 7 PM. I call the regular meeting agenda to the governing body of the Borough of Bloomingdale. I'm going to start off by the salute to the flag. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Mayor D'Amato,
Here.
Councilman Catalano is not here. Councilman Del Ripa,
Here.
Councilman Graziano,
Here.
Councilwoman Hudson. Here. Councilwoman Schubert. Here. Councilman Yazdi is excused.
We also have a municipal clerk, Brianna Smith, business administrator, Michael Sondermeyer, and borough attorney, Dawn Sullivan. Excuse me. This meeting is called to pursue the provisions of the Open Public Meetings Law. Adequate notice of this meeting was advertised in the Herald News on January 12, 2024. Copies were provided to the local news media and posted continuously in the municipal building. A copy of this notice is available to the public as on file in the office of municipal clerk. As per state fire code, I am required to acknowledge that there are two emergency exits in this council chambers. The main entrance which you enter through and a secondary exit to the left of where I am seated. If there is an emergency, walk orderly to the exit through the door, down the stairs, and out the building. If there's any question, please raise your hand. Seeing none, we don't have any non-agendas, right? All right, we do not have a non-agenda item. I'd like to have a motion to open up early public comment. Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone wishing to speak, please come up. Seeing no one, motion to close early public.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Report of committees.
Mayor, the BBYC is in full swing. They had their pep rally on the 5th. On October 26th, they have their pink out, and on November 9th is their salute to the service. They have some special donation dates coming up. There's a fundraiser, a paint. It's a paint and sip and paint event. Thursday, October 17, from 6 to 8 at St. Anthony's Church. They're doing porch signs, and they can pick whatever they want, and it's a $55 charge per person, or $60, and it includes a pizza. They also, okay, that's for that. Also for our, the senior center, as always, Pat has a lot of events going on. Brianna is nice enough to always post the schedule that she has with all of the events for September, including movie nights, line dancing. There's their walking club every Wednesday. They have their chair aerobics. On the next, and also their trips, and they have bingo. Everything's available on the Bloomingdale website. You go to the bottom and it's under Senior Center. They also have their trip to Turtleback Zoo, September 27th, and Oktoberfest, October 4th. They will be doing a concert with the new beautiful gazebo that was built for them in the backyard. I believe that's September 28th at 2 o'clock. And everything's available online. We also have for the library, their meeting, they also have lots of things online to catch up on. This month is library card sign-up month, which they want people to, encouraging everyone, new tenants that move in to go to the library. And also, they have a lot of events coming up as well. They also have a paint and sip event at the clubhouse, and there is a newsletter that's almost approved and about to come out. But I did take a picture of it because that paint and sip is Sunday, November 3rd, 1 p.m. at Bloomingdale Fireman's Hall, and there's a QR code sign up available for that. And they also have adult crafts on the calendar. September 25th is a fall craft event. And they also have crocheting available, plus all of their book clubs. And they also have book clubs for children, a Stephen King book club. Again, all of this is available online. And they do have an unaccompanied minor policy that is that has always been in effect. However, they need to just remind parents that children under 12 especially should be closely supervised by a parent or a caregiver of 16 years old or more. So this is a policy that they want to start enforcing. Next is the for Tri-Borough. They didn't have a good attendance for the class that they wanted to run, but Gail instead created a like a CPR class. The dates are September 18, 23rd, 25, 30, and October 2nd. Instead of the $100 for the emergency EMR class that she wants to start, it's only $40. And that's coming up. Also, they did have their version of a tag day over the weekend. There will be some events in the future. For August, their calls were 139. Year-to-date, Tri-Borough took up 111 calls. They covered 94 calls, and they missed 17. Butler had 55 calls. Bloomingdale had 40. Kinnelon had 39. Mutual aid was 5. So year-to-date, all the calls, it was 1,176 calls altogether. And their training for September is suicide and mental health. This is stuff that they do sometimes at the schools. And last year, in comparison, last year, August, their year-to-date calls were 1,204, which is a little more. And their county, so Butler calls last year were 59, this year was 55. Bloomingdale calls last year were 48. Bloomingdale was 40. Kinnelon last year was 36. Kinnelon this year is 39. Again, and they also, as always, they do let people borrow equipment and any other kind of wheelchairs. There's a number to call at 973-838-1688, and they do have a website available. And that's it.
Okay, Dawn?
I have a few things. Hydrant flushing, September 16th to October 18th.
If you'd like to know when your street is being flushed, you can go to our website under announcements, and the hydro flushing dates are there. Public events, this Saturday, we have Bloomingdale Celebration Day. It's 11 a.m. John will talk a little bit more about that, the 5K. John, you can discuss still signing up, or no, or is everything closed?
No, that's not closed.
Okay. October 19th, Expedition Bloomingdale Town Scavenger Hunt. Let's see, the election. Passaic County has a comprehensive voter education initiative designed specifically for Passaic County college students. If you go to Passaic County's website, it's called Voting University. It's a great initiative that they started. I have to give a little shout out to my daughter because she did a video for them. It's really good information for college students, so I suggest everyone try that. Pequannock Health Department is doing a skin cancer screening on October 9th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. You can go to our website on the calendar on October 9th. You click on October 9th, the skin cancer screening flyer pops up. You can sign up by a QR code, or you can call 908-461-9960. Again, our website under the calendar. I believe Evie hit the cornet band on September 28th. October 19th, we have paper shredding. Mike, I actually meant to ask you about that. It's 8 a.m., correct?
Not that bad.
Yeah, I looked at the flyer today. Flyer says 8 a.m.
Flyer says 9, so I have to change that. It's okay.
The recycling flyer says 8.
No, I think the actual flyer itself, we'll fix it, no big deal.
I think we're gonna
But
do it
I believe it's 8 a.m., just stay tuned for our website and social media, and we'll update that. Wreaths Across America, the Kinnelon and Butler, the Wreaths Across America for Kinnelon and Butler are having a fundraiser Tuesday, September 24th at Wendy's in Butler. It's 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. The Bloomingdale Museum, the grand opening is
Thursday.
September 19th at 6 p.m. The auxiliary, Fire Department Auxiliary is doing a fundraiser for t-shirts. You can find it under the social media page for the auxiliary and the fire department. Really all the proceeds that the auxiliary makes directly goes to our fire department and supports our volunteer fire department. So I'd really suggest that everyone go on there and purchase a t-shirt, a sweatshirt, whatever it is. I want to thank Triborough, our police department, our fire department, our OEM department for all allowing us to use the logos, because it's basically a Bloomingdale Emergency Services t-shirt, and I think it came out really good. Lastly, we have really good news. Our Environmental Commission was awarded the bronze level certification for Sustainable New Jersey. It's a really big, huge thing that they did, and I want to thank the Environmental Commission. I want to thank the staff here at Town Hall that all helped with that. Karen from the Environmental Commission really put a great deal of time into getting that certification. Out of the 150 points that we needed to get, we actually got over that. We got 170. So it's really impressive, and now that opens us up to grants. I did bring along a little something so everybody kind of understands what Sustainable New Jersey is. It is a free certification program for municipalities that want to go green, save money, and take steps to sustain their quality of life over the long term. As New Jersey faces issues such as the climate crisis, a growing equality divide, and environmental pollution, municipalities want to be part of the solution of these challenges. So that is what Sustainable New Jersey is. So congratulations to them. Big deal.
The paper shredding is not on the public events calendar.
It's
Flyer.
on the
We
recycling.
actually took it off because it's not really a public event. It is on
The recycling flyer.
On the
the
recycling
res-
calendar, which is right
Okay.
next to each other.
right next to it on the website, but we actually have a separate flyer. and I think it said 9. It's no big
Yeah,
deal.
the green flyer that's made up separate says 9.
It says
The
9.
recycling calendar is 8 o'clock.
Is 8 o'clock. I believe it is 8 o'clock. I think that they changed it because they were having some issues with traffic. People were kind of really backing out onto Hamburg Turnpike, so they wanted to make it a little bit earlier.
Okay.
But you got to get there early because it is first come, first serve. Mike, and it usually goes pretty quick, right?
Yeah, it does go pretty quick, yep. The minute they fill up, they're gone, so.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, 2 items for me. So first one, you mentioned Celebration Day this Saturday. So far weather looks okay. Let's hope that continues. Setup is at 9 o'clock for anyone that has a table, and the event starts at 11. It really gets kicked off with the end of the 5K. That's the ceremonies for that. And the event will conclude around 4 o'clock. You know, the Shamrock School of Music, they'll be performing for over 3 hours. There'll also be a couple of demonstrations and things like that during the event too. So it should be a good day. The second thing is we have a new restaurant in town, Kios, there where Cafe Chameleon was. So we have a ribbon cutting that's scheduled for them. That is on
October 13th.
October 13th at 4 p.m. So that's a Sunday, right before Columbus Day, I believe, at 4 p.m. I think they're inviting people in, you know, afterwards. They have the bar there, right, some food and things like that. So it should be a pretty nice event. So I hope everyone can make that.
And I believe town hall is closed on the 14th, right, Brian?
Whatever the Monday is.
The next day.
14th. Yeah, for Columbus Day. That's it. Rich? Nothing for me? Mike?
Yeah, hopefully tomorrow they're gonna hydro seed Hilltop Terrace and get that project wrapped up. Today we had a sinkhole start to open up on Wallace near the corner of Hamilton. Thought it might have been a water break, but they listened and there was no leak. The pipe was right under where the new main was put. It's under warranty, so the contractor will be coming out with their engineer to take a look at it tomorrow, if they weren't there this afternoon. And then we're in the process of doing some police construction renovations downstairs, converting what used to be their old locker room into their break room, and the break room into some other storage facility for them. So that process is underway.
Okay. Bree?
No report, thank you.
Nothing's.
Okay. For me, I got invited to a recovery celebration down at Rifle Camp Park on Saturday, which is for drug addiction, people that went through the whole process and has recovered through it. There was quite a few people there. All the mayors in the county were invited by the county to go down and just recognize the work that's being done for people with addiction problems. So it was really nice to go down there and see these people that have straightened their lives out and are on the right path, which is really the way it's supposed to work. The Bob Kochka 5K signups are great. They're doing really well. I just want to make note, the first time we've instituted teams, and we have 3 teams there of families or people that have been affected by pancreatic cancer. And it's great to see the showing to support of those families. I don't really want to mention their names without their permission, but there'll be several teams going through and walking or running in the race. So if you see groups together, if you come out and people come out and want to wave and just support these families, because it's a really, really trying situation to go through what they're going through. And we have experienced 11 years ago with Bob and his family. So it's no party, and it's people that are suffering. So it's good to see those families have huge support, and it's affecting people that are locally around us. So it's there. So this is a great event for that. That will kick off, and signups will technically close tomorrow night, but people can still sign up on Friday. In the firehouse, we'll have a table set up, and they can sign up the morning of. We're doing everything electronically now. There's no paper trail for this, so which is going to be new for us. So should be interesting to see how that works.
Take donations as well also, right?
Yes, we will take donations as well. And there's been quite a few donations coming through, and we experience that every year we do this, especially people that live out of state that are tied to the Kochka family or somehow tied to the borough, which is actually really nice. So that's pretty much all I have.
I'm sorry,
I have something else to mention. I just, because today's the meeting for BBCO, he just sent an update. He has Bubba Coos, a dime to donate for Bubba Coos on Tuesday, October 1st, all day. And if you mention BBYC, there's some kind of there's a flyer coming. And also another event where the flyer's not attached but coming. They have a CDS clothing drive, Saturday, October 26th. I know those usually generate a lot of people that want to declutter. So to mention that, Saturday, October 26th, I'll try to find the flyer when it's available to have post.
Okay. All right. Let's move on. Resolution number 2024 9.8, the consent agenda. Do I have a motion to approve the consent agenda?
So moved.
Second.
Roll call. If there's any questions, pretty small this month or this week.
Delariva,
Yes?
Graziano,
Yes.
Hudson,
Yes.
Schubert,
Yes.
Okay. Okay, pending items, second final reading and public hearing, ordinance number 16-2024, amended Chapter 11, Uniform Construction Code Fees. Public notice statement, please.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, this ordinance was posted in the municipal building, published in the Herald News, and copies were made available to the public so that a motion may be made that it be read by title.
Okay, do I have a motion to read by title?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
An ordinance of the Borough of Bloomingdale, County of Passaic, State of New Jersey, amending Chapter 11, Building and Housing, Section 11-1.2, fees of the Code of the Borough of Bloomingdale.
Okay. Do I have a motion to open up public hearing?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone wishing to speak, please come up. Seeing no one, a motion to close.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion for adoption.
So moved.
Second.
All right, any questions? Roll call.
Graziano,
Yes.
Hudson,
Yes.
Schubert,
Yes.
Delariva,
Yes.
Okay, new business. Discussion, council to acknowledge receipt of Bloomingdale's annual status progress report of the Borough Floodplain Management Plan under the Community Rating System. Report prepared by our borough engineer and submitted to the DEP. You want to,
Discussion, what? There's not a resolution. You don't have a
No,
resolution.
just to acknowledge it was dropped in the Google Drive, you just have to.
Every year we do the
Received it,
same
you do it
thing,
every year.
done by the state.
If there's any questions.
okay, any questions about this? Okay, no discussion. Okay. Adoption of resolution number 2024 9.10, municipal obligations, payment of the bills. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Any questions? Roll call, please.
Hudson,
Yes.
Schubert,
Yes.
Delariva,
Yes.
Graziano,
Yes.
Okay, item C, introduction of ordinance number 17-2024, accepting the dedication of Holster Court. Do I have a motion to read by title?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
an ordinance of the Borough of Bloomingdale in the County of Passaic and State of New Jersey accepting the dedication of Holster Court. And second and final reading will be on October 1st at 7 p.m.
Okay. Have a motion to update public comment.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone wishing to speak? Come on up. Are we adding the third thing to the executive?
Personnel.
Huntley and Six Van Dam.
Mhm.
At the last meeting, or 2 years ago, you had mentioned about the floodplain on Main Street,
Mhm.
but business is not going to be able to do it, in the past.
It's going to be very hard to do it. Yeah.
So I also remember years ago, when they did the floodplain on Van Dam and a lot of those streets there. And I believe we went to the DEP and they were able to change it. I don't know how he did it, but he was able to speak to them and have them come back and re-look at the floodplain.
Yeah, I believe we did that over on Walter Drive.
We did up there
And
first.
We did up there
started
first,
doing it.
and we were able to
Yeah.
take several homes, because going back to the old mapping plan, they thought Glenwell Lakes Dam would break and flood out Oakwood. Well, obviously, the dam's on the other side of the lake. It'll affect Morris Lake people, but to be able to get out of there. Down in Van Dam, I know we were trying to do that down
A
there.
lot of people's houses did come out of the floodplain.
I don't remember
Yeah,
that, because I know,
Only plan. And
Yeah.
It's not perfected yet, and we're in court with it.
yes. Do you remember the guy that came and spoke to everybody? Nick, right, Nick?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he never finished the process to go through to get people out. I don't think anybody was taken out, because I know I got questioned by people across from the basketball courts
I get called every week. from people in Chestnut.
regarding that. So our attorney has filed suit against him for not completing the project, or at least we need to get what he has done, and we're not going to, obviously not going to pay him. So that's where we are with that. That's in the courts.
So can the same thing be done with more reputable person, I guess, for Main Street?
But the problem on Main Street is the governor changed the floodplain throughout the state. And he raised the floodplain 2 feet. So you're not going to be able to get anybody out unless he changes the law.
Yeah, floodplain elevation was raised 2 feet, exactly. And it-
Whatever you got to do, but that's next year. I just don't know how people can build a house on the ocean and we can't build one on a river. I can tell you, I went to a meeting with the mayors of our district several weeks ago, and first thing we were told was, I can't do anything about affordable housing, and I can't do anything about flooding. First two things, and that's the two biggest things we were going to ask about. So,
They can build commercial on Main Street,
right,
but they will not allow any residential with the elevation change because the people getting stuck in there, flood comes. So that's what puts the big sticker in it.
What about the houses that you already have on Main Street?
Them is there is in,
Above the stores, can you still do that?
existing stays, anything new they're gonna knock down and build new.
I believe if you change the footprint, that's when it goes out the window.
But just keep the footprint, just rebuild where the old footprint was when you do that.
If somebody wanted to take, I'll use Lena's for example, it's established, right, and want to remodel Lena's, I don't think they would have any problem. If somebody wanted to pick up Lena's and move it to the back and put retail with residential, at this point, we don't think they would be allowed. The DEP is controlling everything, so they're yay or nay. So you have to fight with them, and we know what that's like with Sloan Park, what we went through over there for several years. I know there's people trying to work with them to develop by Lena's, and so far, they have been unsuccessful.
And my understanding is, no one's grandfathered in either to that.
No.
Because I had a friend who was in the process of building their house. Once that law went through, they had to go back, pay for all of their architectural all over again, and have everything redesigned according to the equity sheet. It's awful.
Yeah.
It was a lot of money for them.
So, and it hurts a lot. It isn't just hurting us, it's hurting every town around us, you know? And we haven't in a long time, so. Okay. Well,
Just the time.
7:30, Mr. Catalano.
Are you here to
making
speak
an appearance?
in public?
You have one more?
Yeah, no, okay. Anyone else wishing to come up? Come on, Dave, say something. Do I have a motion to close late public comment?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, we do have three matters of, to go into executive session. One is a matter of personnel, attorney-client privilege, and special counsel and to the Board of Education.
Those are separate.
They're all separate items, but we do have three items that we're going to discuss, and no decisions will be made. There'll be no business taken afterwards. All right, do I have a motion to go into executive?
So,
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
It was Dawn and John everybody else.